All right, so we'll look at quadratic functions. All right, so they've told us given the function f of x equals 6x squared minus x minus 5. Right, the question is, will this function have a minimum or a maximum value? Number two, determine the coordinates of the turning point. So, first things first, let's determine if this will have a minimum or a maximum value. So we're going to just see the sign of the coefficient of x squared, if it's positive or negative. So if we our function is here f of x was 6x squared minus x minus 5. So we see that a, which is the coefficient of x squared, is equals to 6. So since it is positive, our function will be in the shape of a smile like this. This is how we expect the graph to look like. All right. Since it's positive, yes, it's positive and it's greater than 0. Yes. So it's going to have the minimum value, right? Yes. So for number one, we're going to have a minimum value. Then number two, determine the x coordinates and the y coordinates. So we can start with the x coordinate, right? Let's see. So in this function, a equals 6, b is -1, and c -5. So to get the x coordinate of the turning point, it's x equals -b over 2a. B is -1, so say -1 over 2. A is 6, so you're going to say 2 times 6. All right, so you get 1 over 12. Right, this is our x coordinate. All right, if we want, let's change it into a decimal. Two decimal places. So 1 divided 0.08. Okay, that's our x coordinate, 0.08 or 1 over 12. Then we need to find our y coordinate. So we can use this formula for the y coordinate. Y equals brackets 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Another way, if you want to find y, the value of x, just put it in the original function. You'll be able to get the value of y. That's another way you can do it. Or you can use this formula. So we're going to say 4. A is 6. So say 4 times 6. C is -5 times -5. Minus B is -1. So say -1 squared. divided by 4 times 6. Okay, let's tabulate this. 4 times 6 times negative 5, that's negative 30. Negative 30 times 4, that's negative 120. Negative 1 to the power 2 is 1. So we'll say negative 120 minus 1 divided by 24. Mhm. So negative 120 minus 1, that's negative 121 over 24. Remember, negative and negative, it's like a moving. No, not positive. It's like on the number line, you're moving further to the left on the negative side. Yes. So negative 121 over 24. We can simplify this as a fraction, or we can even put it as a decimal. So as a fraction, let's see. 121 divided by 24. So we have 5 here. So 24 times 5, that's 120. So we have 5, 1 over 24. Okay, if we leave it as a mixed number in a fraction form. If we want, we can also put it in decimal, in terms of decimal places. That is also okay. So the coordinates of our turning points in fraction form is going to be, our x coordinate was 1 over 12, and our y coordinate, it's, it's negative here. Our y coordinate negative 5, 1 over 24. Right. So this point is found here at the bottom of the quadratic function. 1 over 24, negative 5, 1 over 24. Any questions? So that's how you find the turning points of the coordinates of a turning point. And this is our minimum value here. Okay. Yeah, so basically step one, you first determine if we have a minimum or a maximum value. And for the coordinates of the turning points, just remember these two formulae. All right. Other times, if you don't want to use this formula for y, just use this x value, put it into the original function that will give you your y value. Okay, just in case maybe you forget this formula here.